Good morning, y'all. So, it is mid-January, and I am out this morning. I already ran some errands, and so I am out this morning. I'm going to be working on seeding the soil, and I think I'm going to be using some of the little water trays that I got last August. No, when did I get those? About 3 or 4 months ago, when I was transferring to the garage. I'm going to get ready to work on some of my seeds. Now, the two seeds that I want to work on today are these bunching onions. I want to work on these today, and I want to see if I can get started with these sweet onions. So I want to they're called yellow sweet Spanish Utahs, but this is a brand that basically they say you need to do indoor for 8 weeks and to get them started. So I'm doing them out here. I'm going to be transferring them to the garage where it is warmer, and have them set up there. So we'll get our start hopefully on our sprouts. And if the weather's not too bad coming into February, we'll be looking at March for these to be big enough for us to transplant out here into the yard. And of course, around February, we'll start working on clearing space and seeing how we want to set up for this particular time frame. I know I'm going to be utilizing, or I'm placed an order already for a chicken coop. It's a small chicken coop. I'm not getting chickens, but I was trying to find something that would work. You all have seen me do the netting, the pipes, the chicken wire on, PVC piping, all in efforts to try to deter the squirrels from eating my corn, because I definitely want to do corn again this summer. And honestly, I researched and I found that chicken coops are really good for holding in baby chickens, baby rabbits, people who do homesteading. Well, mine is a smaller version, but it would be able to keep the squirrels out. It would be something that I could walk in and I wouldn't have to worry about the squirrels getting the corn. So that is what I'm contemplating. So we'll be looking at the layout of the current yard and how we can make that concept work. But for now, today, we are just doing seed prep for seeds that do require 4 to 8 weeks pre-seeding before we actually put them in the ground come around end of February, March. If we don't get all the snow like we did last year, I will be right on time for transplanting out into the yard. So we'll see. But anyway, let me get started on this. So thanks for hanging out today, guys. All right, we're starting out with the bunching. We're going to be putting 2 per section. I'm going to do quite a few of these. All right, and we're going to give this another good watering after I finish. Some of our labelers. These usually stay pretty good through the growing season. I haven't had a big problem with them. Usually, now, true enough, by next year, they'll be clear again like this if I haven't cleaned them off myself. All right, let's start on the sweet onions. And guys, like I told y'all before, I went to I'm here in Missouri, Zone 6. So I went to one of my Missouri botanical research locations online to find out what seeds grow best, or what type of a seed grows best in my area. And I think I was telling y'all about that list last week that helped me when I went to pick out my seeds. It actually told me, is this one going to be stringless, or do these have strings? When I was looking for green beans, it told me the maturity date, which ones grow the fastest. It even had on there if they have a sweeter taste, or the different styles of that particular seed, to help me figure out what I wanted to plant, because we don't always know what things are going to taste like. So I thought that was very useful in my particular case. Let's see if I can find that right quick. Okay guys, so I found the list. For Missouri, it was at gardeninghealth.org, and it talked about the vegetation in this area. What I really liked, it told you which ones were best for, I don't know if y'all can see that, I may link it in later, disease tolerant. It also gave the idea like buttery flavor. This was regarding the beans that I wanted to plant. It told me the name of the bean, like the contenders, the bush blue lake, derby, gold mines, indigo. So like when you're out trying to figure out what you want, it also told you what were yellow hybrids, what were regular hybrids, and what were pole beans, Kentucky blue hybrids, blue lake. And it tells you if they're open pollinated, stringless, good flavor, tender, excellent flavor and yields. Now, I know all of this is subject to someone's opinion, but I thought this was a really great list, because when I got to the store and I was looking for certain things, some of the stuff, it had the actual name, like for asparagus, it had Jersey Supreme, Jersey Giant, Purple Passion, and then it tells you out here to the side, great flavor, very sweet, purple sprouts. So all of that information was very useful when I was at the seed store trying to find out which pack I wanted to purchase, because I may not have known it by the actual cultivator name, but on this list it helped me figure out, hey, what did I want to grow, and did I want to take the 65 days to mature it, 63 days, or 58 days? That's not really big important for me, but in some of the cases, something may have matured in 45 days as opposed to 75 days. So I probably went with that would mature a little quicker, so I could get started a little sooner. So try to, if you can, jump online. Try to do a little research in your backyard to see if you can find a list like this that tells you for your vegetables which are the best brands, maybe not necessarily brand, but the type to get from that vendor for what you want the yield to be, basically. All right, so let's get back to working on these yellow sweet onions. Pour a little water, get this a little wet. And then we'll get it placed in the garage. All right, these are yellow sweet. All right, guys, so we have our onions out here in the garage on the table. I'm going to water them right quick while everything is set up. And these, y'all remember are my grow lights. All right, let's do a little bit more watering. We got our onions in the potting trays. We've got water on them. We got our grow lights going. So we'll see how these do as far as getting a good start on this spring's crops. I'll be out here checking these. I think I have the lights set to stay on for 9 hours. No, maybe 6 hours. I think I have it set to stay on for 6 hours at this particular point. All right, so thanks for hanging out.